just did the snow row underneath the second concentric box, and I'm going to take those 3-strand twining, and one is going to be set to the front. There we go. Grab our spiral, and we have one between 2 snow rows, and this one's going to jump over 3 and 4 warp 3 and 4, and the other one is that's in the back is going to jump to the front between the side cords and warp 1. This is where you can give it a little, just a little tug to make sure it's nice and straight. Taking the second concentric box, so it's always nice to have them in little loops so they're together, and taking one to bring those forward if you like both of them, and just checking the back, no crisscrossing. So we have 1, 2, and that is going to the back. Our spiral left. We have one between 2 snow rows. This one's jumping to the back, and the one that's in the back is jumping to the front by side cords and warp 1, and those two can be reunited without crisscrossing others. There we go. And now we'll do one more snow row. We did the second snow row under the second concentric box, and we have a weaver in the middle. I'm going to undo the one that's in the back, and we have 1, 2, and we know that's the section of the second concentric box, and here we're going to do an action 1, 2, 3. 1 goes past 2 and 3, and then to the back. The first concentric box, there's 1, 2 snow rows, so we know we need to do an action on that one. Undo one that's in the back, or 1, 2 from that, bring that forward, or 1, 2 warp ends from the spiral, so we know we're on track. And we have 1, 2, 3. 1 is jumping past 2 and 3, and to the back. So those are nice and set. Taking our spiral, and we have the one that's in the front that's between 2 snow rows, and this one's going to jump 1, 2 warps, and the one that's in the back, which I have holding with my other finger, is going to jump to the front. This is where they're going to have a little intersection meeting, and put them together. So we know we're done with those. To the right side. Sometimes I have to like figure out which one is best to start with. I'm going to go with the spiral weft, moving the braids, the 3-strand twining, sorry, to the back, pulling them out of the way, and we have the one that's in the front between 2 snow rows. Just going to jump to the back, I'm holding the one that's in the back, which is going to jump to the front. A little intersection, a little dance that they're doing. Get them together, up and away. Now our 3-strand twining. Sorry, I called them braids. My chill cat weaving lingo technique. 1, 2 away from the spiral weft. I'm pouring out the third weaver for our 3-strand twining, and we have 2 snow rows. 1, 2, 3. 1 is jumping past 2 and 3 weavers and to the back. And swinging that one. 2 away, 1, 2. And we have 1, 2, 3. 1 is jumping past 2 and 3. A lot going on there. And now we're ready for the 3rd concentric box. The insert of the 3rd concentric box, I have my 3 weavers joined together, and at the halfway point the single one's going to go up and over, and we want to be 2 warps away. 1, 2, and I'm going to set that in the back. Okay, 1 is going to go behind 1 warp and up. The second one is going to jump over 1 warp, go to the back, behind 1 warp and up. The 2 I'm holding in the back become a set that's going to go swiveled up and away. I better hold those. There's a lot going on. I'll put those right there. And the ones that are up and over, I have 1, 2. I'm going to take the bottom, or the top, the bottom one. No, which one? The top one, sorry. And have them connect with the ones in the back. So now, here we go. We're ready to start weaving away. This one's going to jump over 2 warps and go behind 1 warp and up. And we have the 1, 2, 3. 3 is going to jump over 2 warps to the back and behind 2 warps. 1, 2, 3. 3 is going to jump over 1, 2, 3 warps to the back and behind 2 warps into the front. 1, 2, 3 weavers. Third one's going to jump over 1, 2, 3, 4 warps to the back, behind 2 into the front. And we're going to keep that going all the way towards the end. Two warps away from the second concentric box, we have 1, 2, 3 till the end, jumping over 4 warps, going to the back and over 1 warp. 1, 2, 3 is going to jump over 3 warps to the back and over 1 warp. 1, 2, 3 is going to jump over 2 warps to the back and over 1 warp. That one's stationed to stay. And now we have 1, 2 jumping to the back and 1 jumping to the back. And we could take these and join them with the others. Now we'll do one more row, alternating row of snow twining. We did the alternating snow row right underneath the third concentric box. We have to bring one of the weavers, the third concentric box to the front. I'm going to bring them both, look in the back, make sure I didn't crisscross, and I'm just going to take one of these. So I'm going to return one to the back, take those warps and make sure this, I'm not circling the spiral. Now, get those out of the way. I have a spiral, two of those. And we have one jumping over 3 and 4, warp 3 and 4. And the other one is returning by the side cords in warp 1. Return those. Take a look at the back. No one's crisscrossing. Come over to the right side. I'm going to grab the 2 spiral. Make sure they're not interlocking with the 3-strand twining. I brought both of them to the front. I'm just taking one, grabbing that, lifting up the spiral, connecting those two, and now I have the spiral. I'll bring down those so I can make sure it's all by itself. And this one's going to jump past 3 and 4, spiraling over 3 and 4. This one's going to return to the front, side cords in 1. You can look in the back and make sure they're not intertwined with anything or anyone. Return those to the all to the back. Now we'll do another snow row, alternating snow row.